Hey, what's up, guys? It is the Cypher Slacker. Welcome back. I'm again, as in recent videos, I am getting on a better schedule of uploading, and this time we've got a Dark Magician / Yugi deck that I'd like to profile for you guys. It is a little bit more than just Dragoon Turbo. Dragoon Turbo is kind of the best win con, but there's other things that you could do. It's not just a one-trick pony deck. But guys, as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, and consider joining the channel if you think it might be worth it. And also, too, guys, I'm genuinely curious, what are some things you would like to see from the channel in order to become a channel member? So, without further ado, guys, we're going to get started. This is a, I'd have to say it's, reminds me more of like a Battle City build. This kind of takes inspiration from when Joey lent Yugi Red Eyes whenever he fought Kaiba. So, 2 copies of Dark Magician, 1 copy of the Red Eyes Black Dragon, a playset of the Illusion of Chaos, and yes, it is canon at some point in YuGiOh that Yugi played Red Eyes, so makes sense. Tamias, 1 copy of the, yes, that is a Magician's Force Dark Magician Girl. 1 copy of the Apprentice Illusion Magician, playset of Rod, a playset of Souls, a playset of Soul Servant, a playset of Red Eyes Fusion, triple copies of Prep, just to kind of really max out consistency. 1 copy of the Eye of Timaeus, 1 Dark Magical Circle, 1 copy of Dark Magic Attack, 1 copy of Magician's Salvation, 1 copy of the Secrets of Dark Magic, the Magicalized Fusion. I am on a Secret Village of Spellcasters, as well as the 1 copy of Terraforming, 1 copy of Called by the Grave. Now that I feel like Fire King, I feel like a lot of the more modern decks kind of revolve around a lot of monster effects. So once you burn that Dragoon negate, it is nice to just have the skill drain. And just in case you run into the Runic, I'm playing the Anti-Spell Fragrance, as well as a copy of Eternal Soul. So guys, that's gonna round it out for our main deck. It's a clean 40 cards. I don't normally go over 40 whenever I make any of my builds. I usually stick around that sweet spot of 40. I don't really care for 60 card builds. That's just me. So we've got a nice little Yugi token here. Yami Yugi. So this is personal preference here. I do play the 1 Dark Paladin. One of 2 reasons. We've got a Magician's Force First Ed corrected art. This thing, I think, on the raw market goes anywhere from like $2 to maybe $2,000, maybe $500. Yeah, that guy's a beauty. First Ed, clean as shit too. 2 copies of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. 2 copies of the Dark Magicians. I've got 2 copies of the Master of Chaos. I've actually been thinking about cutting down Master of Chaos and actually playing Guy the Dragon Champion alongside Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic. 1 copy of Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I do play the Amulet Dragon. I used to tech this because of Sky Striker. It just really kind of was a turn on, like an off by the Sky Striker. Dark Cavalry, and the Dark Magician, was the Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. 2 copies of Ebon Illusion and 1 copy of Ebon High. So this deck, if you haven't picked up, is kind of more of a, I don't even want to say it's more of a casual deck, because it's like it is and it isn't. This is Dragoon Turbo, and it does a pretty good job of getting into Dragoon turn 1, and then after it gets into Dragoon, you pretty much go for game. either off the back of your skill drain or you win off of your anti-spell fragrance, and that's kind of GG. There's other things that you can do with the deck. You can go Triangle Theory, which is Dark Magician Dragon Knight plus Dark Magical Circle plus Eternal Soul, and then just kind of lock it down with that. That's a little bit, it's not hard to achieve, but it's something that you need to open up like damn near correctly. So we're going to start with 5 cards. I'm just going to do a couple test hands, see what the deck can do. So first off, this is a very, very solid opening, because we drew the Dark Magician, we got Rod, we got Anti-Spell Frag, we got Skill Drain. So what I would do first is I would try to deck thin. I would go for Rod, have Rod go for Salvation. After we grab the Magician Salvation, we're going to activate it. After we activate it, that's going to grab us an Eternal Soul. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set the Eternal Soul face down. We're going to, obviously you would set the Skill Drain, set the Anti-Spell Frag, and then before we pass turn, we would go for Dark Magical Circle, see what we got. We would pick up 3 off the top of our deck, see if any of them can work. I would actually say just leave that in that order. We then let our opponent take their turn. First thing I would do is when my opponent tries to resolve a monster effect, I would go for that, pop that, proc the Skill Drain. After that, I would then go maybe Anti-Spell Frag, maybe activate both of those, or activate Anti-Spell Frag in the standby phase, and then when my opponent tries to do the monster effect, then go Skill Drain, and then last but not least, you would go Eternal Soul and then get him out. Basically, I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm not saying your opponent's 100% going to scoop, but dude, if I had to deal with a Skill Drain and an Anti-Spell Fragrance, I'm probably scooping. Like, I'm probably going to just pick up my deck and go, yeah, dude, you got it, it's yours, GG. So we're going to look at one more go first hand, and then I want to look at a go second hand, because Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is oh god, I can't even talk tonight. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is a very, very solid card. Very, very solid card. Alright, so we're going to go, sorry, Red Eyes Fusion, so I meant to say. I'm an idiot right now. Alright, so we do have the 2-card Dragoon. So basically, any combination of Rod and Souls, or Illusion of Chaos and Rod, Illusion of Chaos and Souls, is going to get us there. So we're just gonna look at these 2 cards. We're going to normal out the Rod. The Rod is going to get us 2 Soul Servant. We're going to activate Illusion of Chaos. That's going to get us 2 the Eye of Timaeus. Or not the Eye of Timaeus, the Timaeus Dragon. Yeah, because sadly, the Eye of Timaeus is not searchable. Wait, no, I lied. Illusion of Chaos is going to get us Souls. We're going to get Timmy off of that. My bad. So we put the Illusion of Chaos back in the deck. We're going to go Souls. Souls is going to get us a Dark Magician. We're going to get him on board. Send the Souls to grave. We're going to activate the Soul Servant. Get the Eye of Timaeus. I keep saying Eye of Timaeus. We're going to get the Timaeus Dragon. We're going to send Rod to grave. Fuse these 2. And that is a Red Eyes Dark Dragoon with 2 cards. So then we'd still have these 3 in hand. This for the negate, this for to back him up. Sadly, we did not draw any anything to like really back him up. So like no Anti-Spell Fragrance, no Secret Village. But I feel like this card against a lot of modern decks is really hard to like out. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a quick go second hand. But like I was attempting to say earlier, it's Red Eyes Fusion is really solid going second, because you can pop. Oh wow, okay. So what I would do first is the illusion, try to bait the Ash, because then all you need to do is Souls and Timmy, and that's Dragoon, and then next turn you can go Spell Fragrance to really lock your opponent out of doing anything. But guys, that's going to do it for this one. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like to, maybe consider becoming a channel member. Leave any information below that you think might help make you want to join. Guys, Cypher Slacker out.